video is obviously a continuation of the previous video, and where. All right, so this is a solution. Okay. All right, so this video is obviously a continuation of the previous video, and this is what now. This part assemble the activities in form of a flow chart to determine the critical part. Now we'll do this whole thing here, okay? At least draw the thing that looks like, draw the network here, show you how to draw the network here, and then we can go to the next slide, which is continuation of the solution. So the thing is this: you consider the precedence to draw the network. So what comes up first? You see A, activity A in terms of precedence. So you draw the node and the activity on arrow. So the node starts, so we start from here, activity starts, this is the activity, and it ends here. So once activity A ends, what follows after activity A? What activity follows after A? Look at it. Activity A happens before B, and activity also happens here before D, meaning B and D should come out of the same A. Are we together? So here you have let's come down a bit. So here you have B start after A ends and stop here, and here we have what? D. Are we following? Now let's think about D only. So for D will happen. D has to happen before what? E. Are we following? That means you now draw from the end of D to another place. This activity is what? Activity E. Are we seeing how it's going? Now for activity B will happen before C. Activity B will happen before E. That means you should have something like this. This activity C. But this activity E can happen here, that is after D or after B. Are we seeing it? Look at it. Activity B leads to E. Activity B leads to E. And D also leads to E. Meaning E is coming out of D and E is also coming out of what? B. But we are not going to draw like this. What we should do is to draw it like this. I will tell you why I'm using dotted lines. Now, I'm using dotted lines to tell you that these two should be together. That is, E should happen after what? D or comma after B. So there's actually no activity here. There's no activity here. So this is a dummy arrow. That's why I used dotted line. So you can call this anything like XYZ. Okay? XYZ. Now, after activity E, what follows? Let's check. After E, what follows what? F. After C, F also follows. So after E, F should come out. After C, F should come out. So it matches well. So F. This is our diagram. Okay? This is our diagram. This is our network. Exactly. So we can number it like this. 1, let me go closer. From left to right, top to bottom. Hope you remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what? And then what? 6. This is how we are asked to number it. But our lecturer said something that in class, the example we are doing in class, we number it like this in class. 4. So done with this. Now the next slide now I want to show us now. You see that it is the same. All right. Are you seeing that this is the same? Are we seeing it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then activity A, D, B, E, C, F. and then the Z. Okay, now what do I mean by these things here? This TES, TLS, TES, TLS, all these ones. What do we mean? What do we mean? Early start time. Okay, early start time, late start time. Are we clear? So we are going to calculate early start time and late start time. What do we mean by early start time and late start time? We mean how long early start time, how long does it take for us to start project activity A? Okay, how long to start activity D? How long to start activity B? Just like that. Now these numbers you see under them, these numbers you see under, they are what? Come and look at your table here. Those numbers are what? The numbers we have here. 7 for A, 3 for B, 15 for C. Let's go and check. Let's go and check. 7 for A, 3 for B, 15 for C, and so on. If you go and check the table, you will see the complete one. 7 for D, 5 for E, and then 2 for F. Are we clear with those numbers? So of course this 1, 2, 3 are our normal numbering. So what we do now is to fill in this TES, 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 and then we'll now solve for TLS, 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 and we are done with. Okay, but before we really even dive into the calculation of this early start time and late start time, what is the ideal? What is the practical ideal of the start time, late start time, early start time? It just means that what before you start this particular project, how long is it supposed to take? What is the longest time do you think it will take before you start this project? That is the latest start time. Then what is the shortest time? How early do you think you can actually start this project? That is the early start time. So if I want to start first, the first that's for A now, for 1. So how long is what is the shortest time? That is the earliest time it will take me to start this one. That's early start time. Then what is the latest time? That is how long, the longest time it will take before I start this thing. So the latest start time, that's this one. So the earliest start time, which is what I just explained, before this one we start, of course, is 0. Okay. Then for T2, earliest start 2, that will be what? This second one. Before this one we start, this guy has to be completed. And what do you have here? 7. So here will be what? 7. There will be 7. Let's put it there, 7. Oh, I should put here 0 too. There is 0. Okay, are we clear with that? Which is just then okay, let's go to the next one. So before this one we start, before this one, which is 4, before 4 we start, what will happen? This plus what? This. So here will be 14. Let me write that 14 outside because we have 2 things coming in, here and here. So which one should happen first? Then let's do this one. Before this 1, 3 will happen, this guy plus what? This one. So here will be 10. Are we following? Oh man, this will look like quantitative reasoning, no? Somebody said this in class. So here will be 10. Okay, and then before this one will happen, of course the dummy arrow here is 0. That's 0. Okay, so before that one will happen, what we have there is what? 7 plus what? This, that's 10. Then before this one will happen is what? 0 and 10 plus 0 to give you here what? 10. So we have 2 options. So we have it is either 14 or 10. Coming from here is what? 10. Coming from here is what? 14. Since we are counting on earliest start time, and you know if you go with this one, it means this activity has to be completed before you get here, right? If you pick 10, this activity has to be completed before you get here. If you pick, okay, let's go with 10 days, it means only this activity will be completed. This one needs 14 days. That means you do not have enough days to even complete this one. So therefore, you will take the maximum day. Do you understand why we are taking the maximum? We have 14 if we come through this way, when we consider this activity D. Then you have 10 when you consider this dummy activity. Now, in this case like this, you have 14 and you have what? 10. If you take 10 days, you are done with this activity. Okay, you are done with this activity from here to here. But that 10 days is enough for this one, but it's not enough for this one. This one will not be completed. So to complete 2 activities, you should pick what? The maximum, because 14 is enough to complete 10 and it's enough to complete the actual 14. So you are picking the maximum day. Okay, so what you have inside the box will be what? 14. Are we clear? Now all this I'm doing without any formula or whatever. I'm just treating it like quantitative reasoning. This plus this here, this plus this here, this plus this. Oh no, because we have another line to it, so this plus this here. Is that clear? Then of course this plus this. Now we have 2 arrows, right? When I'm done with everything, I will go back to the equations and use the equations to get the same answer, and you will see them. So let's continue with the quantitative reasoning style. Okay, so now this plus this 25, right? Let's put that aside. 25. Okay, then this plus this 19, right? This plus this 19, this plus this 25. The same logic I explained to you. Since these 2 activities are leading to this particular node, activity leading to this node, and this activity take what? 25 days. This one take 19 days. If we choose to put 19 here, it's not enough to complete the 25 days. But if we pick 25, it's enough to complete the 25, it's enough to complete the 19 days. In 25 days, we can complete what we need to do in 19 and 25. That means we pick the maximum. So what we have here is what? 25. Okay? 25. Now, oh boy, 25. And then the last one, this plus this will give you what? 27. Meaning what we have here is what? 27. All right, exactly. So that's all for the early start time. Let's check the formulas. Going by formulas is correct. 7, 10, 14, 10. Sorry, 7, 10. We have 14 and 10. I think there's a place we had 14 and 10, right? We had 14 and 10, and we pick what? 14. We had 19 and 25. 19 and 25. We pick 25, and the last one 27. Perfect. So if you want to go by the formula, it's the same thing, just that we are saying T1 is 0, right? T2 is what? For T2, you say what? This plus this, which is what? T1, TES1 plus what? TEA. This line is what? TEA, which is 0 plus 7 days. T3, which is this one, is what? T2, which is this one here, T2, plus what? TEB. Look at it. This line is what? TEB. So 7 plus 3. Are we seeing how the formula works? Then T4, which is what? This point is what? We have 2 things going into it. This and this. So TES2, which is what? TES2 plus TED, which is 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7. Okay? Then TES3 plus TEZ. TES3 plus TEZ, which gave us 10. And we say we are picking the maximum, and I explained why. The same thing to this T5, which is this one now. 2 things coming to it, so we have TES4, which is what? TES4 plus TE5, sorry, plus TEE, yeah, plus TEE, yes. So this and this. Then TE3 plus TEC, TE3 plus TEC, okay. And then the last one, TE5 plus TEF, which is this line. So TE5 plus TEF. All right, so exactly. And then the last one for this video and for now, okay, is the latest start time. That means which is the latest start time. So how long, the longest time it will take to start this work, of course, is the same 27, because it's the last activity. The shortest time it will take to start the last activity is the same as the longest time it will take to start the last activity, so 27. Now we are going back with the same logic. We'll now say what? T is TL, please. TL, because it's what? Latest start time. TLS 6, 27, right? So TLS 5 will be what? TLS is minus TEF. Look at it. TLS 5 will be what? TLS 6 minus TEF, which is this one. So 27 minus 2 we give you 25 here. Are we following? We give you 25 here, 25 here. Okay. Now going to this one now, which is let me say TLS3. This will be what? We are considering what? This minus what? This one, to give us 10. So here will be 10. Let's check for 3. I think they calculated 4 first, and they did 4 first. 4 will be what? TLS5 minus TEE, which is what? This one. TLS5 minus TEE, which is what? 25 minus what? Sorry, this bottom one, 25 minus what? 5, to give you what? 20. So this one is what? 25 minus 15. That will give us what? 25 minus 15. That will give us what? 10. Okay. Are you following? 25 minus 5 give us 20. That's for TLS4. Okay, now for this one, for this one now we are seeing that we have 10 is 25 minus 15 pointing here, right? We are going back now. This one also, we have other thing coming here, so we have to consider. How about this one? From here to here is what? 20 minus what? 0 will give you what? Will give you 20. Remove 0 from 20, you get what? Same 20. So here we have two things. We have 20, or we have what? 10. Which one should we pick? For earliest start time, we pick the maximum. For latest start time, we pick the what? Minimum. So we are taking 10. So we have 10 here. Exactly. Okay. So that's why you see here, you say minimum. So we pick 10. Also for TLS2, where is TLS2? Now look at the TLS2. You have two things going, right? So for TLS2, you now consider TLS2. So this minus this, you get 7, right? What if you go from here, this minus this, you get 13. But remember, we are taking the minimum, so here will be what? 7, which is the minimum. Okay, so here will be 7. And finally, this minus this, here will land as what? 0. According to what the lecturer said, this this thing here, they should be the same, and these two should be what? The same. If these two and these two are not the same, bro, check your working. No. Check your working. So those two must be the same. Okay, so that's all. Woo boy, that's all. So if you have comments, of course, leave it in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.